earn an invite to the NBA Draft Combine. This is a huge opportunity for you, but it comes with some risk. A solid showing will raise your stock, but you don't have the big-name pedigree to overcome a flop. You don't want to mess this up, so you hit up your Uncle Kyle for advice. He's the only person close to you who has insight into the draft process. He never made it in the league, but he played overseas for a decade and knows what it takes to be a professional athlete. He flies out to Chicago and lives with you during the lead-up to the Combine. He trains with you and keeps you focused on the task at hand. He's a huge help. Now it's the day before the Combine, and your agent wants to introduce you to some NBA connections who are in town for the weekend. There are deals to be made, but you've got to shake some hands to make them happen. Your uncle thinks you should get in one last practice instead. He doesn't want you to leave anything to chance. You trust both of these guys and can see where they're coming from, but you only have time to do one thing: practice or make connections. What do you want to do?
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
Jadi shoot ko nagkakahit din siya. Nagawa niya ako. O din mo. Ayan. Saan mo ito? Puta mo ang bola. Ayan. Ayan na, wala na. Puro red na. Busy. Kakali ata. Ayan. Sumala pa. Scope po. Puro red na. Wala nang blue. Ano. Asan? Dali. Pagti na ng oras. 5 seconds. Mahabol tayo. Asan? When do you want to leave the combine?
Your agent thinks you've done enough at the Combine to secure a good draft spot. He tells you that if you stay, you could see your stock drop. Better to quit while you're ahead. Your Uncle Kyle thinks you have more in you. He's trained with you and he believes you haven't shown your best self yet. He wants you to keep participating in the drills so you can elevate your stock. On one hand, your agent has connections. He has insight into what front offices are thinking. But on the other hand, your uncle knows your game better than anyone. Does he see something your agent doesn't? Now it's up to you. Do you keep doing drills at the Combine, or do you call it a day?
We're chasing, leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow.
Ako masyadong stock dito. eliminated na. Oh, may 1 star na gano'n. Ano ba na? Ay. Malaga lang ito eh. Ayan o. Ano ba? Ano ba yun? Ito yun natin. Hirap na ito. Atin lang sa harap. Nice one. O, isa na lang. Eliminate ka na din. Isa na lang. Nice one. O, silver na. O, parang mabot ng 7 seconds ito. Ako pa nakaabot yan, ganyan. Ako po, libre. Diba? Hindi na ako. Hindi na ako. Silver lang tayo.
How far are you willing to push your luck? Do you want to keep competing at the Combine? Or are you happy with your draft stock? This is your last chance to show everybody what you've got. But any slip-ups, and you're in big trouble. There's nothing between now and the draft, so choose wisely.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
Nice defense. Bal mo. Sana makagol tayo. Hindi makagol. Diba?
You're nervous, not sure what kind of news he has for you. He tells you that he can't make any promises, but there are strings he can pull to try to steer you to the team of your choice. Is there anywhere you want your agent to steer you, or are you willing to leave it to chance? Let him know what you think.
Tayo pipili ng team natin.
Culmination of a lifetime of hard work. You're surrounded by your friends and family, and you're about to hear your name called by the commissioner. You've got a brand new suit on, and it feels a little funny. You're not used to this kind of life. It's all so new, but you better get used to it, because in a few minutes, everything's going to change. Where will you begin the rest of your life?
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.